Pagi. Bagaimana nih? Waduh. Juara kita. Sang. Selamat datang kembali di channel UTAMAKAN.
Pikir dulu boleh gak sih? Pikir dulu ya bener. Iya disimak kayak gitu kan jelas. Pokoknya 22 kali.
Dari 350 komen teman-teman di sini ada 2 impresi yang gue dapat tentang HP ini. Panas dan ngorok, cuma sepanas itu. Dan biar video ini lebih menarik, mari kita bandingin sama Xiaomi 13T yang punya sama dengan Dimensity 8200, Poco X6 Pro yang punya harga mirip dan Poco F6. Kira-kira apakah keluhan netizen ini terbukti? Terus itu bypass chargingnya real atau gimmick doang? Yuk kita buktiin. Oke, jadi buat jawab apakah HP ini panas dan boros, langsung aja gue jalan HP itu 6 kali, recording 4K, YouTube, Geekbench, download, rendering, dan uji max extract. Sebelumnya gue pastiin baterai ada di 100%, connect di wifi yang sama dengan settingannya. Update software paling baru dan performance mode di keempat HP ini gue aktifin. Langsung aja di tes itu pertama, emang kelihatan kalau Infinix langsung geber ya, dengan suhu yang mencapai 45 derajat, dengan konsumsi daya yang cukup berkurang tuh 6%. Kalau dibandingin sama HP dengan chipset yang sama, yaitu Xiaomi 13T, skornya terpaut 60.000 aja, dengan suhu yang jauh lebih rendah di 39 derajat. Konsumsi daya pun cuma berkurang 3%. Terus kalau dibandingin sama Poco X6 Pro dengan Dimensity 8300 Ultra, jelas secara skor beda jauh ya, hampir 500.000 sendiri. Dengan suhu yang justru lebih rendah dan konsumsi dayanya di 4%. Terakhir buat Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 emang paling baik di sini ya. Skor yang paling tinggi sendiri dengan suhu yang tergolong aman, juga cuma berkurang 2% aja. Dan itu baru ANTUK pertama. Setelah gue jalanin 5 kali ANTUK berturut-turut, terlihat emang suhu rata-rata di Infinix ini paling tinggi ya, di 48 derajat. Habis itu di bawahnya ada Poco F6 di 46 derajat, X6 Pro, dan yang paling adem Xiaomi 13T di 41,9. Kalau kita lihat secara penurunan skor juga ada yang menarik, di mana Xiaomi 13T cuma berkurang 2%-an, sedangkan Infinix 10%, yang tergolong baik sih. Tapi kalau diperhatiin setelah ANTUK ketiga dan seterusnya, skor di Xiaomi 13T ini lebih baik malah dari Infinix. Tampaknya emang musuh terbesar Infinix adalah suhu yang bahkan di tes keempat bisa mencapai 49 derajat. Selain itu satu impact lagi dari suhu tinggi ini adalah konsumsi daya ya, yang terjun bebas berkurang 43%. Sedangkan ketiga HP lainnya di 30, 31, dan 32% aja.
Tapi itu kan cuma benchmark doang bang.
Yes, makanya sekarang kita coba record video 4K selama setengah jam dan hasilnya lagi-lagi suhu di Infinix paling tinggi, 46 derajat dan baterai berkurang 14%. Nggak sampai situ gue coba jalanin YouTube dengan resolusi 1080p selama setengah jam juga dan hasilnya suhu Infinix entah kenapa bisa lebih tinggi sendiri di 35an. Dibanding ketiga HP lainnya ada di 30 sampai 31 derajat. Dari sisi konsumsi daya juga berkurang sampai 7%, berbanding 3% di 13T dan X6 Pro dan 4% di Poco F6. Tampaknya yang dikeluhkan netizen semakin nyata di tes-tes ini. Next kita balik lagi ke benchmark, dimana untuk sesama Dimensity 8200 punya selisih skor yang tipis-tipis aja. Single core Infinix unggul 11 poin, sedangkan multi core Xiaomi 13T unggul 50 poin. Cuma untuk suhunya selisih lumayan ya, sekitar 3 derajat itu lebih adem di Xiaomi. Terus kalau dibandingin sama kedua HP Poco lainnya, kalian bisa lihat di sini. Lanjut kita ke tes download dengan file yang sama di Google Drive sekitar 1 GB. Yang hasilnya Poco F6 bisa kelar duluan ya. Habis itu nggak lama disusul Infinix dan Poco X6 Pro. Tampaknya Xiaomi 13T kurang gesit dia sama yang lain. Cuma gue sempat cobain tes sekali lagi, tapi kali ini urutannya gue balik ya. Xiaomi 13T start duluan, habis itu nggak lama Poco X6 Pro, dan terakhir Infinix Poco F6. Dan hasilnya sesuai urutan sih. Xiaomi 13T bisa kelar duluan, diikuti X6 Pro, F6, dan terakhir GT20 Pro. Jadi bisa gue asumsiin, di dua tes download ini nggak ada yang selalu cepat atau selalu lambat ya. Bisa kita anggap seimbang.
Dan ingetin aja, kalau tes ini bukan buat tahu kecepatan download maksimal suatu HP.
Tapi saat download barengan, siapa yang sedot lebih kuat. Next, kita rendering video 4K di KineMaster yang udah gue kasih scale dan satu filter. Untuk ekspornya gue set ke 4K 30 dengan output file hampir 2 GB. Hasilnya udah ketahuan Poco F6 juaranya sih. Tapi yang bikin surprise itu juara kedua adalah Xiaomi 13T yang terpaut cuma 29 detik dari F6. Habis itu Poco X6 Pro dan Infinix kelar hampir sama ya, sekitar 60-an detik setelah Poco F6 tadi. Untuk suhu dan konsumsi daya mirip-mirip antara keempat HP ini, sekitar 30-31 derajat buat suhu, dan baterai sama-sama berkurang 1%. Dan terakhir, 3D Mark Wildlife Extreme Stress Test yang punya base loop nggak terlalu jauh ya sama 13T, tapi secara stabilisasi lebih baik sekitar 8%. Cuma lagi-lagi suhunya cukup tinggi ya, mencapai 48,8 derajat, dan baterai berkurang 3%. Tapi Infinix bukan yang paling panas di sini, tapi Poco F6 yang bisa mencapai 49,4 derajat dan baterai berkurang 14%. Wah, dari beberapa tes sebelumnya makin terbukti kalau HP Infinix ini benar-benar punya suhu tinggi dan konsumsi daya gede ya. Walaupun untuk beberapa tes kayak benchmark belum bisa dijadiin patokan juga. Makanya buat pastiin itu masih ada satu real test lagi, yaitu gaming berat yang bakal kita lakuin di belakang. Tapi sebelumnya, kalau kalian suka sama tes-tes gua ini, boleh bantuin gua dengan like video ini ya, bakal berarti banget. Thank you.
Kakak, boleh minta waktu yang sebentar? Sekitar 3 jutaan kali ya. Bisa beli kebutuhan dan keinginan, tapi in a smart way. Jadi kita beli sesuatu itu di bawah harga pasarnya kali ya. Aku juga kan suka belanja online. Nah, aku suka berburu free ongkir. Free ongkirnya itu pertama di payday sale, di tanggal kembar, sama di libur nasional. Oh punya dong, aku pakai Flip. Paling sering sih untuk top up e-wallet karena biayanya gak.
Oke, gue tahu sebagian teman-teman di sini udah hafal di luar kepala tentang HP ini, dan gue juga gak mau bahas panjang lebar ya. Tapi sekilas aja impresi gue tentang HP ini, pas pegang cukup berasa ya feel plastiknya. Tapi bukan plastik yang kopong atau letoy gitu. Justru gue berasa cukup solid ya dan kuat aja gitu. Paling buat tombolnya gue berasa agak sedikit mendem sih, jadi pas pencet kurang puas aja. Kalau secara desain HP ini keren sih, gaming banget, beserta lampu juga begitunya. Tapi jujur bukan selera gua sih, buat seorang bapak beranak satu yang tahun depan menuju kepala 5. Lanjut buat layar punya ukuran 6,78 inch dengan bezel yang termasuk tipis. Cukup puas sih kalau nonton di layar HP ini. Terus dari sisi performance, Dimensity 8200 Ultimate yang ditambah chipset gaming khusus si Pixelworks X5 Turbo. Habis itu baterai 5000 mAh, punya fitur fast charging yang bakal kita buktiin di belakang ya. Yang support charging itu 45 watt dengan kabel chargernya yang bentuknya L gitu. Buat detail unboxingnya, kalian cus nonton gadgetin aja ya. Karena jujur gue pinjam HP ini dari David. Sebagai rasa terima kasih, mari kita sama-sama komen makasih gadgetin. Buat kamera, sayangnya nggak ada ultrawide ya. Cuma ada satu lensa utama 108 megapiksel ber-OIS dengan dua lensa dayang-dayangnya 2 megapiksel makro dan depth. Terakhir buat spek lainnya, HP ini HP 5G, stereo speaker, IP54, dan software yang dinamain SOS 14 for GT, berbasis Android 14 tuh. Gue gak bakal bahas OS-nya lagi ya, karena sebagian besar gue udah nyebarin di video ini nih. Tapi sekilas gue cukup amazed sama segudang fitur yang ditawarin OS-nya. Belum lagi fitur-fitur di gamenya, terus minim bloatware, sama sejauh ini yang ketemu iklan sih. Tapi gue juga punya komplain yang lengkapnya cus nonton video ini aja. Paling yang menurut gue kurang dari HP ini sebagai HP gaming yang gak ada lubang kebahagiaan alias headphone jack. Karena kalau pakai TWS pasti ada delay. Kalau mau pakai converter nanti nggak bisa sambil nge-charge. Terus satu lagi storage 256 GB-nya ini nggak bisa diapa-apain lagi ya. Maksudnya kita nggak bisa tambah memori eksternal. Ya. Nah ini dia pembuktiannya. Tes gaming yang gue aktifin performance mode di baterai dan game mode-nya. Yang gue mainin Genshin Impact highest 60 FPS dengan hasilnya yang baik ya. Dapat FPS rata-rata di 53,5 selama 20 menit main. Pengalaman mainnya cukup mulus, cuma di akhir sempat ada drop, tapi bukan yang sampai nge-freeze itu. Terus gimana dengan suhu dan konsumsi daya? Tampaknya harus gua akui lagi yang netizen bilang itu benar adanya. Waktu gua atur suhunya bisa mencapai 47 derajat, yang udah mulai gak nyaman buat dipegang ya. Konsumsi dayanya pun juga cukup tinggi, berkurang 13%. Yang rata-rata di tes gua serupa untuk HP lain yang berkurang 10-11 saja. Sebagai perbandingan, gue ada tes juga buat Poco X6 Pro dengan settingan sama highest 60 fps selama 20 menit main. Dapat FPS rata-rata lebih baik di 57,9. Baterai berkurang 11% dengan suhu yang sedikit lebih rendah di 45,5 derajat. Tahu panas gini, apakah HP ini tetap rekomend? Menurut gue sih masih ya, tapi dengan beberapa catatan yang gue bakal bahas di kesimpulan setelah topik kamera yang tipis-tipis gue bakal bandingin sama HP Poco. Buat kamera super singkat aja ya, untuk foto karakter warnanya lebih ke natural, beda sama duo Poco yang lebih keluar warnanya. Yang mana lebih bagus ya selera masing-masing aja. Terus sama kayak selfie-nya cenderung lebih ke natural. Cuma satu kekurangan Infinix yaitu nggak ada lensa ultrawide, jadi buat dapetin perspektif yang lebih luas nggak bisa. Lanjut buat video langsung gue sebelahin sama X6 Pro, dimana secara skin tone gue lebih suka Infinix sih. Lebih terlihat natural aja dibanding Poco yang kayak dikasih bedak gitu muka gua. Cuma secara dynamic range bisa dilihat Poco sedikit lebih baik ya, backgroundnya lebih detail. Kalau stabilisasi agak kurang di GT20 Pro. 1080p 30 fps-nya masih bisa diredam dikit, tapi 1080p 60 udah mulai berasa goncangannya tuh. Terus resolusi maksimum 2K-nya juga sama.
Yang sayangnya stabilisasinya gempar.
Untuk video, kamera belakang secara gambar mirip-mirip aja sih kalau gue bilang, sama-sama baik. Buat stabilisasi udah cukup oke di 1080p 30 sama 4K 30. Kalau 4K 60-nya baru sih berasa gempa di sini, tapi secara gambar masih bagus. Overall secara kualitas buat foto ataupun video menurut gue sih udah termasuk oke ya, balik lagi ke selera. Tapi yang masih diperhatiin kalau kalian mau rekam sambil jalan, untuk resolusi tertentu stabilisasinya bakal mengganggu. Oke, karena ada yang request buat cobain bypass charge di HP ini, mari sekarang kita buktiin. Jadi buat yang nggak tahu, kalau fitur ini diaktifin, misalnya pas nge-game, listriknya itu nggak bakal masuk ke baterai dulu ya, tapi langsung dipakai sama HP, yang gunanya bikin baterai lebih tahan lama dan panasnya lebih keredam. Percobaan pertama gue pastiin suhunya normal di 29 derajat ya, mainin Mobile Legends yang gue colok sama charger 45 punya Infinix tuh. Habis itu gue aktifin bypass chargingnya dan langsung ada tulisan ngecas baterainya bakal di stop di baterai 35%. Untuk settingan gue pakai ultra dan setelah main sekitar belasan menit, kalian bisa lihat baterainya masih tetap di 35% ya. Dan suhunya ada di sekitar 40 derajat dekat chipset dan 35an dekat baterai. Habis itu gue ademin dulu HP-nya sampai di sekitar 29 derajat lagi dan kali ini kita tes dengan bypass chargingnya off. Pas colok chargeran baterai ada di 34%. Dan icon di sebelah baterai sini beda ya, ada petir hijau gitu. Yang mana kalau sebelumnya bypass charging on, kotak hijau doang. Hasilnya setelah belasan menit main, suhu dekat chipsetnya naik sekitar 1 derajatan. Sedangkan suhu dekat baterainya naik di sekitar 2 derajatan. Dan emang pas gue pegang langsung bagian sebelah kanan ini lebih hangat ya, karena emang chargingnya lewat baterai dulu. Jadi dari tes ini terbukti ya, kalau memang suhunya sedikit lebih teredam saat bypass chargingnya on, terutama di daerah sekitar baterai. Tapi gue kurang tahu sih, apakah cara tes ini udah bener atau belum. Kalau ada yang kurang, boleh bantu kasih tahu di komen ya. Oke, jadi kalau gue cek di website resmi HP ini dijual 4,7 juta buat varian 12+256. Yang serius kalau tanya pendapat gue, kurang rekomen sih. Nambah beberapa ratus ribu lagi bisa dapat Poco X6 Pro yang dapat storage 512, chipset lebih ngebut, kamera ada ultrawide dan lain sebagainya. Tapi kalau gue lihat sekarang di marketplace yang harganya selisih hampir sejuta dari X6 Pro itu 4 juta kecil, HP ini jadi menarik banget sih dengan performance yang koreksi kalau salah mungkin terbaik di harga 4 juta kecil tadi.
Tapi bang, HP-nya kan panas dan boros.
Iya, mana HP yang sempurna sih. Paling kalau masalah panas saat gaming yang mencapai 47 bahkan 50 derajat. Balik lagi ke kalian, bisa diturunin nggak untuk settingan gamenya? Mungkin mata kanan yang agak kiri-kiri dikit. Apa kali? Jadi kalau kita bisa berkompromi dengan itu ya bagus sih. Karena di sisi lain kita juga nggak bisa tutup mata. Kalau HP ini tawarin banyak hal-hal menarik kayak desain keren dengan lampu jedak-jeduk, layar cakep berbezel tipis, chipset kencang, dan berbagai fitur terutama buat gaming. Plus bypass chargingnya. Sama satu lagi sambil kita lihat selama 2 tahun OS update ini ada perubahan nggak yang dilakuin sama Infinix buat bikin suhunya lebih diredam dengan konsumsi daya yang lebih baik. Tapi serius ya, untuk software update ini kalian jangan ngarep banget. Cukup diobservasi aja. Kalau ada bagus, anggap aja bonus. Kalau nggak ada, ya udah.
Di Lalamu, kami membuat pengiriman jadi lebih cepat dan mudah. Siap menjadi partner yang bisa diandalkan untuk setiap kebutuhan pengiriman kamu. Semua jadi lebih mudah, kami siap mengirimkan barang yang berarti untukmu. Dengan 1 kali klik, armada kami siap meluncur. Kapan saja, di mana saja, kami akan kirimkan paketmu dengan aman. Butuh fan, pick up.
Marco ini brother like border.
This is a spring-loaded fishing rod that sets itself. I was on the internet the other day. I saw this. I bought it. Today we are going to put it to the test and see if it actually works. I'm not sure if it's intended for saltwater, but we're going to test it out in salt. And we'll see if it's actually worth the freaking money. What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. It is toasty out here. It is bright. The water is looking gorgeous. Look at it. It's like see-through right there. We've got a couple missions here today. Let's go see if we can set this thing up. I don't know. This will kind of be cool if it actually works. Let's go see. Real quick, here's another look at this water. Look at that, man. Where are we at? The Bahamas? Freaking Fiji? Everybody I talk to, they just keep talking about, dude, the fishing's gonna get so good once the mullet starts showing up. It seems like once it gets a little cooler out here in this area, it's gonna really pop off. We're here at a good tide today, though. I think it might pop off for us today. So let me show you what we got here. As you can see, we kind of got into it already a little bit. The lake, and you can just flex on everybody, man. Hook 3 fish at once, why not? Hey, so as I'm rigging this up, this is a 3-ounce sinker that came with some. Oh, and our butt fell off. Real this time too. Yeah. Get that out there. Find a good spot to put it in the sand.
That's a neat fishing pole.
Yeah, I'm testing it out. It's supposed to set itself. So, yeah. Yeah, hopefully. Alright, so you kind of see I backed it up a little bit from the beach. It's hard to like know what distance you need to be because like you have to tighten it, but then when you put it down, it gets less tight. Basically, I don't know if I explained it very well. Put your line out. Get it taut enough to wrap around the red thing. The red thing is like the release for the spring. So if something bites that, it'll trigger the red piece, and then pop! You do not want to be standing right behind that. I got a little scared because the lady like walked back there. I would have felt so bad. Oh my gosh, dude. And the thing is, you kind of have to adjust it before you put it down because if you try to reel some slack in when it's like this, it gets caught up on that piece right there, and it gets tangled. Let's see if anything bites this. You might have to put bigger pieces of shrimp on. Or I feel like it's moving right there. Oh, dude. You're getting bit. Come on. Did you guys see that? I don't know if I have it on the right sensitivity. Hey, she said it was pretty cool, though. I think it looks cool. I just hope it actually works. Alright. Let me not get smacked in the face. Let's hit the red thing. Okay. Let's see, we still got bait on here. It's a nice thing about this whole thing, man. It's just one big experiment. Oh, somebody just followed me up. Dude, what the heck was that? And we literally have no bait on there. Let's put bigger pieces on, and I suppose it's a good thing that we got cleaned off. And also, we saw something follow us. I don't know what it was, but it was kind of long. Might have been a ladyfish or another freaking eel. Y'all remember that? Revenge of the eel. Alright. 2 big, thick pieces out. I just need to get better at this because they can bite right once it hits the water, and I need it to be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Alright. Hit the water. This thing needs to freaking come out. There we go. Good rod. I'm just gonna back it up. To be honest. Oh my, watch just smack me in the face. Alright. We good? Come on, man. Something gotta eat this. Tell you what though, it's freaking toasty out here, man. We've been feeling the hundreds for the past I don't know how long. Hopefully once it starts to cool down a little bit, these mullets start getting up here running. Big fish, freaking tarpon. I kinda wanna go down south too. You guys ever seen those videos? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look, I'm getting bit. Y'all see that? Whoa. See that work? Can we push on? Oh no. Alright, we need to put it down in the sand more. No more. It's gonna be so cool if it works. When it works. Fresh shrimp, come and get it. That's the only other concern I have is boat weights, wind. It's set. Might have been boat weight. Alright, we gotta adapt. So we're just getting stolen real quick out there. Not setting in anything, so we're gonna try this. This is something I actually got in that Walmart tackle box, if I remember. Shrimp, I mean, in general, don't really stay on the hook that great. So these are supposed to kind of be like a scented strip that stays on somewhat better. Hopefully, it will prevent hijacking, or even if the shrimp falls off, hopefully this stays on. Yeah. Oh, we got freaking fish. Did you see that? It's still on? Please tell me. No?
Introducing the new Cyber Immune Thin Client. Smart integration in just 2 minutes. Secure connection to your digital workspaces. Advanced features and functionality for finance and business professionals. Get instant access to a virtual desktop and web-based applications. Conduct audio conferences in all your business operations with complete confidence. Your sensitive data is secure. Our centralized management system helps you manage thin clients, secure remote desktops, and monitor all Kaspersky products.
I wouldn't step over it, but I'd probably trip.
Y'all imagine if you stepped over it and it freaking set. So I made a dropper loop. So we have one hook on, and it's a smaller hook, and we have a pretty decent sized leader. I think we were kind of shooting ourselves in the foot, because first of all, our leader wasn't that big at all. That's kind of important if the water's clear. Alright, not too far out. Should be good. Get this thing taut. Whoa. That almost just took my hand off. Do we have fish on there? Oh my gosh, we do. Dude, the second we changed the hook, dude, I'm not even gonna lie, that pinched my freaking hand because I didn't get it away fast enough. The second we switched rigs, changed hooks, first fish of the day. I need to get out of the way a little faster next time. Oh, he kind of choked that a little bit. We gotta get the first fish today, though. Beautiful whiting. The beautiful colors on that. We're gonna let this thing go. Boom. To be completely honest, you really have to be cognizant of your hook size depending on what you're trying to target. I know a lot of people, like in that Walmart video, if you guys haven't seen that, they give you a pompano rig, but the hooks were so big. Like, see this hook? It's bigger than the hook I'm using now, and even this might have been too big for these fish to eat. I mean, those things have small amounts, and there's a bunch of other stuff here that'll steal your bait that has a small amount. Right now, I'm just trying to catch anything that bites, and again, these floating things might not have been the wave because it's so, like, clear, the water, and also we barely had a leader on. Alright, that was cool, but it was not like the eat I want. Like, I want a good, solid pop, and then it's, you know, the fish is on. Alright, again, not too far out. Do this quickly, open her up. Do that, and boom. Oh, jeez. We missed it that time. Either that or it was these wakes, these boats kind of throw off a big wake in this river. Oh, our bait's gone actually. Can't really say anything bad about this yet. I think it would definitely be a lot better in freshwater just because salt has so many variables. You find any teeth? No megalodon teeth? Got you. Oh, jeez.
And that's the only clean bit of price action outside of this little box here. And hopefully, like within this box, within this secret mystery box here, then we can get a good clean setup, a good clean fight. Now everybody's entering and buy. Yeah, because you know people are tired of waiting. People are tired of waiting. They just want to execute. I have a question, Vic. If I trade $500 on gold buy position and I win 10 pips. Wait, what? I have a question. If I trade. And I win 10 pips, so how much profit I got? Well, you know, it depends on your lot size. How much profit you're gonna get. You know, were you risking $100 at 10 pips? Or like, how much were you losing at 10 pips? That's how much you're gonna make at 10 pips. Or not. Oh, hey, Luke, hey. Avec, long time no see. What do you think about gold now just consolidating such price in until US news? The more I look at gold, that is all I see. Yeah, like on gold it's looking very choppy on the higher time frame. That's it. But on the intraday time frames it looks really nice. It looks good, you know, we're getting like a lot of these swings. I don't know when you came onto the call, but there have been quite a few opportunities here, but the trades have been getting invalidated for the most part. There was only one here, but I kind of hesitated on this one a bit because the range, it didn't at the time like look good to me. Of course, looking in hindsight,
I could have taken it, but if it was a losing position, then I'd also have said that it's good that I didn't take it. So, yeah, so it is what it is. But this was the only ideal situation here for me because we had let's see how many pips this is. We had about 13.6 pips, which was alright, you know, but it was just more of a stop loss in the range, so I didn't feel too good about it. I think I've been spoiled about I've been kind of spoiled with the markets of late. You know, been getting really nice ranges, but usually markets are so shitty that even a range like this I would take. You know, it's still about 10 pips, but I'm a bit spoiled right now. I wanted like at least a decent RR, even if it's just like a 1-to-1. So should you say we haven't had good price action? No, it's been really good. Really good. How do you trade gold for US traders? You gotta get onto a broker which will let you trade. Maybe try like sway markets. I flipped 100 USD to 1,300 USD in one day with gold. It felt very good and it makes me addicted now. It is addictive. But easy come, easy go. Just remember that. So if you've made that much, I would say like make a good withdrawal to reward yourself and then just put a little bit back into the account. But don't try and flip it again because you made it now but you're gonna lose it. In the long term, it's gonna go. So just put like a bit in there. And then yeah. I mean unless you're a professional, you know, then you can you keep compounding your account, but I don't think that's the case here. I think that's a really big risk. I'm in GJ buy targeting the high. You're in GJ buy. I mean GJ buy we have broken above resistance all the way back over here. This was during New York session yesterday, and you got some range. So let's see what happened. Okay, price rejected a few times. 1, 2, 3, closed above, broke the highs, 8 pip range. It's not even worth it. 8 pips for this move up here. Quite garbage. But you know what you do have in Confluence? The fact that you're trading with the trend, the daily momentum. So that's good. It's like a train, GJ. When it moves, it keeps moving, but it does it in such a gradual way. Okay, so I'm just gonna look at this resistance. We're gonna leave this here. We might still end up getting a setup at any moment. Let's see, 15 minutes is coming down. We got the new hourly candlestick, which is opening up now as well in the next 4 minutes. So with a new hourly candlestick, we might get an opportunity. I'll just give this new hourly candlestick to play a bit and to see what happens. If we just keep dumping, I think at that point I'm just gonna call it a day. But let me see how this new hourly candlestick opens. Because we're in a pretty decent area, you know. We're still within that sort of buy thesis zone here, and it's much better down here than it was up here because we're now fully at the bottom of the range. Just gotta wait for some confirmations. Are you taking a long or short? I prefer take a long. You know, there's not too much opportunity for shorts unless price comes back up, creates me like some kind of support, and then we can take it down. But right now in this particular area here, I think getting some longs would be a good idea. Got the new hourly candle open in 2 minutes. It would be nice to see resistance being formed here. Create like a support create a resistance, create a new higher high, and then we take it up. Did you enter? No. Not yet. Not yet. Man, it is incredible. Like the amount of patience you have to be in the market just to catch a few pips. Because when you look at it in hindsight, you're like, come on, bro, seriously, like it shouldn't be that hard to catch even like 4 pips consistently on this. But it is. It's very difficult. Because like everything needs to be in risk parameters, and that's why it's difficult. Because how do you do it without putting on too much risk? And the market is also moves like this. So it's moving up and down like this. Like how do you do it without putting on too much risk? If this shit keeps happening. It moves slow right now, but if we were to speed it up, everything here is a bit crazy. Were you you're taking longer short, did you enter retest of failed 50 meters bullish OB? Now Wowie, thanks for the membership. Thank you, sir. You give good advices here on this channel. Thanks for Muslim Stories. Welcome, welcome. Lit then lost, focusing on the process now. Yeah, this is good. We create like resistance, and then you get the new hourly candlestick open now. Like in a range like this, there's a higher chance that I get a positive RR trade. Just for the looks, and it also makes me feel good. When it's too tight, I feel like, oh man, guys. So this candlestick just flipped bullish in the last, I think it was 2 seconds. We almost created that resistance and it just flipped bullish. This is also a reason why I think that options trading thing is a bit of like gambling, because you have to make the decision before you get any cards on the table. Gold needs a new catalyst to boost prices or risks losing its shine. That's true. There has been nothing that could like prop the price of gold up. No wars, no. That's why we're really looking forward to Powell speaking today. That's gonna be the first thing that could give gold some sort of direction. The extent of gold's rally upward or slump downwards over the coming months will reflect a combination of factors. The World Gold Council said Tuesday. Overall, gold spot prices saw a nearly 13% increase during the first half of the year, outclassing most other major commodities and asset classes despite high interest rates around the world and a strong US dollar. Yeah, that irrational exuberance that we saw, it still doesn't make sense why price came all the way up here on gold when we had no confirmation of anything. No confirmation of interest rate cuts. We're still talking about that. But price, for some reason, decides, you know what, guys? I'm not going to be hanging out here anymore. I think I'm just going to come up here. Now it's chilling. But we're still, fundamentally speaking, in the same position here that we were all the way down over here. So yeah, it really didn't make sense. It really didn't make sense. But at that same time, we were seeing Bitcoin also on the rise. So I think this was some sort of emotional exuberance, as I said. From market makers. Oh, not emotional, but rather irrational. Irrational exuberance, that's the word. GJ is still moving up. Nothing yet on GJ. I actually think with GJ I'm just going to remove these. So let's see. If anything, it's most likely going to be a gold position. If anything, it's gonna be a gold position. Nice, yep, same cycle, but last cycle. Trading is a sweet toxic relationship, yes. I say to anybody, if you like pain and you like discouragement, start trading. Because it's going to grind your emotions on a day-to-day basis. It can be emotionally exhausting, but it can also be quite rewarding. Gold is something in which you invest, you will never lose anything. Yes, it's like safe haven. This thing should always go up, and there's even like less gold being mined now. It's getting more and more difficult to find more gold, so it'll just keep going up. So I want to ask you, if you have $30 on MT5, can you change that into $300? Is it possible? $30 to $300, quite difficult. I did $50 to $250 and I just stopped. Because, it's a waste of time for me personally. You can see it on my YouTube channel. We did it live on Zoom and everything. Like, we took $50 to around $250. Then I made the withdrawal. But, come on man, 50 at least, 30 is a bit on the low end. But that's a flip. I was losing the 50, but I was going to hit my stop loss. It was just one trade. No pain, no gain. Yeah, no pain, no gain. Alright, got 30 seconds here, candlestick. Come on, can we get a bearish closure? Can we get a bearish closure? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. We got the new hourly candle that's opened. You see, it's still pretty fresh, really fresh, and I like the way it closed here. So if you see that bearish closure, look at the line. Right, we're gonna create a support, and we're creating a support at a pretty key area, exactly right at the lows. So if we start getting entry confirmations here, there's not much more reason for it to keep spiking down, unless it wants to move down, because our hourly support, and below this hourly support, you have clean range on the left-hand side. But if we get buy confirmations, there's no reason why necessarily we should continue pushing down here, unless it wants to continue coming down. Here, there was a bit more of a reason, because it could still have come down to the bottom of the range. So I think that's what still makes this area quite a nice area to get some buys from. Just need to wait for entries, because candlesticks are still moving down. If you look at the hourly time frame, we've just been moving bearish since the London open. Or let's say 2 hours into the London open, then we started moving down. We've got the New York session just opened up now, and if we have been moving bearish during the London session, then with the New York session, we could get a good chance of a corrective move. Because sometimes you would see like scenarios where, like, for example, pre-London would be coming down, then London opens and it comes up. And then New York session opens up, as the London session was moving bullish, and then the New York session will come down. So yeah, let's see what happens. Oh man, still dumping, serious Goldie. Stop saying buy in the chat. I mean, all these buys have not been working out. Need a different game plan. Just keep buying when the price is moving down. Come on now, you gotta get whips. So I'll wait a bit longer. I'll wait for a few more candlesticks to print here. Let's see what happens. If it just starts to tank, then I think I'm just gonna call it a day. If it starts to tank right now, anything that I take later on this far into the session, I feel like I'll just be trying to force a trade for the day. So let's see. This is my last hope. Bottom of the range. I just need to see structure, and we should be good to fill up this area here with New York session open. Got a few confluences. Oh, could this be also like some kind of liquidity spike? The New York session here is acting quite aggressively. Question, are you Indian? No. Not Indian. Gold is digging for gold. Yeah, hopefully the digging here is done. Too much digging. Let's see, we got like a chart here. This were sterling yen, so pound buys, pound yen buys. Entry on price candle close. Stop loss 8 SMA touch right below 8 SMA. Okay. On GG I'm using 5-minute time frame because 1 minute it's not possible. Too much wicks. I'd like to see the zone that you bought, like the range. What was the reason for these buys? It's still like a bit unclear. A little bit unclear. For 1 hour, 20 minutes until Powell is speaking. Yeah, guys, I think I'm just gonna end the stream here, man. If we're already seeing like all this wickiness and stuff, don't really want to be on the charts too much if we got Powell speaking as well soon. Or wait a second. Let's see how this 5-minute candlestick here closes. Because I want to get my entries as quickly as possible. Like I'm tired of this waiting thing. If this okay, but it's moving bullish. No, it's moving bullish. How much range do we have here? About like 18 pips. I want to see this candlestick close bearish. I need some structure. Then I'll use this as confluence for the buys. That little liquidity grab that we saw here. What's your opinion about crypto trading? Yeah, we don't do that.
We don't do that here.
It's based on trend going upwards with second touch on 8 SMA at entry. Second time it touches. Okay, so maybe based off the SMA, huh? And the trend. SMA is being respected in line with the trend somehow. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait here because it could still be good. You know, we have that confluence, that 8 SMA confluence on the 5-minute. That will hold beautifully. Hopefully, it doesn't push this candlestick up. You know, as much as people say like, SMAs and all this stuff is sometimes a bit nonsense. It works. It works. It works, and it's there on the chart, so you can see it work. It's all a matter of like, do you want it to work or not? If you don't want it to work, it's not gonna work, and you're not gonna see it work. Of course, it's all about perspective. You know, if you say FEG's a shit, then yeah, to you they're shit. Maybe to someone else it works. You know. So I think it's really good to be open-minded in the market. Don't be too fixated on your own strategy, and just accept that everything, to some degree, works. It's all a matter of like how often does it work, and does it make sense for you to use it with your trading approach. This could be a reversal. I want to see a bullish reversal, but bearish all day would be nice. buy. Minecraft in real life. Yeah, trading is like it's like playing a video game, in a real life video game, kind of like Fortnite. Is it like Fortnite? That game you basically build structure, and in trading, what we're looking for is structure. We build structure. The better the structure, the better it is for you as a player. So you're looking at 18 pips still. It looks like we're gonna close bearish. We might even close at 8 or something. Because if we close back above this resistance structure, we'll be changing. We're gonna be creating new higher highs.
Kemarin aku ke Jogja gara-gara di kursi lalu.
This will dump it. I already see my stop is gonna be too big. I probably have to wait for the next. Oh wait, maybe there's hope. Can we retrace? Pull up, pull up. Nice.
Oke, kita running profit ya teman-teman ya, sesuai sinyal ketika
Because the more we pull up, that means when the next candlestick opens
lagi running.
and it creates its lows. If it creates its lows, then the stop will be
Oke,
too big.
kita
So look at these fundamentals. Gold needs a catalyst to boost prices or risk losing its shine. So it's a big week for gold. We got a key support here. Let's see the rules. Because at the same time, we don't really want to see gold climb. That's why the news is saying that it needs something to keep propping it up. Because the emotional investment that's been made in the gold market is more people want to see this thing continue to move bullish. Because that's sort of what our expectations were coming into this new year. And that's how the last quarters were. Like gold did amazing gains. So most people are stuck in, they're invested, and they want to see this thing continue pushing up. But the reality is that we don't have any catalysts to make it move up. So we're in a kind of sticky situation on the daily time frame. Because these fundamentals more affecting like daily volume here. So we don't have too much daily direction. Don't want to be completely hang up on a bias just yet. Let's get at least Powell's remarks. And then we could start having a bit more opinions. For this quarter, I mean. Because it's a bit too soon. It's a bit too soon in the quarter to already start predicting movements on the higher time frame. Alright, let me see how big the stop loss is going to be. We're looking at 17. God damn, that's too big. Alright, let's see how this candlestick closes. Maybe the next candlestick can break above for us. Then we can take it up there. Got like 18, 19 pip range. China Central Bank halted gold buys last month. I don't blame them. It's just a way of managing their risk. They have pretty big positions. Makes sense. They're waiting for fundamentals. I'm not getting into a position. I'm just seeing again how this is looking. But I think, yeah, it's too big of a stop. And gold, if we start breaking right now, it's gonna break my heart. Because you've been doing this to me all day. You want to give me one setup here that wanted to push my limits a bit. I just need a stress-free position. Like me personally, this is how I like to trade. Stress-free. And usually I get stress-free if the ranges make sense with my stop loss. If they're like a big range, man, that's stress-free. This one is still like part of the strat, but it's less stress free. It's not as stress free, but this one is looking good. Need like a stress free trade. How many trades have I taken? It's the second day of the new quarter. Alright, so I've already taken 2 trades. 2 trades, second day of the new quarter. Not bad. Not bad. I could have taken a trade today, but I had some admin to do, so I couldn't be on the charts too much in the morning. But I was doing some back testing, and there was a gold position, very tight stop loss, but it could have still been an opportunity. I think the stop on that was about like 5 point something. Yeah, Goldie is closing above here, and it's not giving me the entry. This looks good if you don't mind a fat stop, but I mind the fat stop because see, when you get like a fat stop loss, you're more open to risk. To like how price broke above here, you get like a fat stop loss, and you're just kind of more open to risk. I'm learning patience, just waiting for a good setup. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think there's gonna be so much waiting here because we have Powell speaking soon. If we could still reject, I mean, that would be the most ideal situation if this candlestick would just come back down below this line. Yeah, theoretically the stop on this would be about around like 23, 24 pips. Garbage. 23, 24 pips. So this is pretty much what I wanted to see. I wanted to see this, but with a tighter stop. Just had a tight stop. It's probably gonna move up here now, like towards 23, 24. But I think I'm gonna just end the stream here, guys. Gonna come back. Let's see what market conditions are saying tomorrow. That's about it. I only had one opportunity today. Here, didn't execute. It is what it is. On to the next one. Too much volume as well. You see, man, too many big candlesticks. But the setups are good. There is good structure in the market. Well, we just got some variables here. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Adios, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, 5 a.m. Eastern, same exact time, Monday to Friday. Yeah, so take care, everyone. Adios.